firstly, I'm just a little bit emotional to stand in front of so many England players I watched play against Australia when I was a child. Well, it was a very special day seeing that game in 1988. He was captain. You were inspirational. As someone as I didn't want to grow up to be. No, England-Australia was always about sledging for me. Georgie Gregan was still is that legendary scrum half, 130 odd caps is what he's got. He was on my left hand side. I was putting the ball into a scrum once, and he just stamped right off the old scrum half gag, elbowed me in the ribs, and went, "Hey, Dawes, your mum's your dad." At the time, I didn't get that. Right? But then when I dawned on it, all that could go through my mind is, how do you know? But playing at the time was Stevie Thompson. It would be remiss of me not to tell this story from the World Cup final, which we dipped Australia, Campo. Sorry about that. But, and before the game, the referee always goes into the change room, talks to the forwards, and he does all the bits and pieces, gathers the front row boys in for a bit of a chat. Well, I always say chat, there's not a lot of communication obviously going on, but he gesticulates a little bit. But it was a South African fellow called Andre Watson. And so you had Jason Ladd, Phil Vickery, Dorian West, Steve Thompson, Trevor Woodman. So they all gather around him from South Africa and says, "Hey fellas, I'll take no messing about today. Too big a game. England-Australia, World Cup final. I won't give any penalties at scrum time today. No penalties at scrum time. Unless I can put my mortgage on it, I'll give no penalties. Right, I don't need to go through the game. Alright, usually the referee then speaks to the scrum half, he shouts across the changing room, he has a chat with the scrum half about putting the ball in straight and all the rest of it. Andre Watson turned to me and went, "Hey Dawes, don't be a twat today." I don't need to go through the rest of the game, we all know what happens, right to that very, very last penalty that Australia had to pull level before Johnny kicked that drop goal was from the scrummage, right? And that scrummage went down, and in a flash, Andre Watson, penalty to Australia, England not getting the engagement right. Absolute sunken hearts all over Wales. But not on the field. England up and back 10 yards, but they knew Australia were going to kick a goal and draw level. Apart from Stevie Thompson, the England hooker. Now, bearing in mind, these guys know this, he is not the fizzest drink in the fridge. But he remembered that conversation in the changing room with Andre Watson. Andre Watson giving it, "I won't give any penalties to scrum time today, it's too big a game. Unless I can put a mortgage on it, I won't give a penalty away." And Steve Thompson just pulled his face out of the dirt and looked at Andre Watson and went, "Andre, you must have a shit house."